Get swole.
All right, USC men, 3:00.77.
Yes, ma'am.
Does that time seem real to you guys?
Hasn't sunk in yet. We just came out here to compete with all the other teams. You know, we came in here knowing that it was going to be a great race, and we were looking forward to it. So our main focus was just to execute our race and come home strong and give it to our the next person with a you know, a lead or a strong finish.
Could you guys take us through the race, kind of leg by leg?
Yeah, go ahead, Zach.
Starting with,
I mean, I made the final, but I didn't run well as I wanted to in the open, so I knew that I had to attack it. So I tried to. My plan was to get to the break first and just make sure I gave it to Rye with the lead.
Yeah, when I got it, my job was just to get clear of everyone and give Ricky the baton as far as front as possible. So when I got the baton, I just knew that, you know, you have to expand on whatever Zach gave me, or, you know, make up for whatever loss we had. But thankfully Zach ran a great leg, so my job was just to make that gap as big as possible and give it off to Ricky.
And Grant Holloway, the Florida's best leg, is also on second leg. He tried to make a move on you.
Yeah, and then I looked up at the jumbotron. I wasn't supposed to, but I just looked up just to see where everyone was, and I thought I had good positioning, so I kind of worked my way into that kick. So by the time I got, you know, by the time I got to about 150 out, I knew that I had it. So it was a good run by Grant and the rest of the guys, and, you know, it's competition like that just keeps propelling, you know, our 4x4 forward and the rest of the sport.
Did you feel any fatigue from the 200 at that point, or it's all
just a little bit coming in. I tweaked my groin a little bit on before the race, before we started anyway, at the post meet, whatever you want to call it, pre-meet. So I mean, that was kind of tough, you know, mentally, but I mean, I was fine.
That's a really story.
That's cool.
Third leg.
I basically just owed these guys everything I had because I messed up in the opening rounds of the 400. I didn't qualify in my open event, so I owe these guys everything. Just basically getting the baton from Rye and getting it to the big man Mike right here as fast as possible.
Yeah, how does that affect your mindset for the relay?
I mean, I was down a little bit, but then, you know, seeing these guys run ahead of me in their open events and doing great things, PRing, and then just got the world record, collegiate record. I mean, that just, like, you know, inspired me to be able to do my part.
Michael?
You know, my job was pretty simple. You know, just get the baton from them and just pull on through the rest of the way. You know, they did the majority of the work, and my job was simply just to finish strong and hopefully in front of in the front. You know, I didn't want to throw away all their hard work they put into the whole 4x4. You know, I fed off of their energy when Zach gave the baton off in first, and Rye extended the lead, and then Ricky gave it to me lead. You know, I was just feeding off of their energy, and I just ran off of that and the crowd's energy plus the competition. So it was a great anchor leg.
So no fatigue from the world record run?
I mean, my legs were a little heavy, but I mean, I didn't really feel it when I ran. I'll feel it tomorrow for sure. Like, I'll feel like poop tomorrow, but
right now
I'm just hungry right now.
Yeah, we're just trying to eat. I haven't eaten since lunch, and it's hard to like eat stuff between competition and leading up to the competition, because you wake up that morning and your nerves are just.
He was giving me anxiety in the morning.
I was giving anxiety this morning.
I was just like, what?
Breakfast wasn't the best, but I woke up this morning and I was just like, man, I can't wait to get that baton off to Rick. But we did it, and we're here. And I think the main thing is that we had fun doing it. I feel like, you know, I've never been on a team where I've actually had fun running the 4x4. Usually coaches call you up to do the 4x4 and you're just like, oh man, like 4x4. But I mean, with these guys, like, no offense to any other school that might have been, but anyway, yeah, it's just always fun being out here with these guys, and I'm just looking forward to finishing out the year with them and, you know, doing some more big things.
It's a great training group between all of us. We feed off of each other. You know, some days somebody's not feeling great, somebody's feeling real good, so we feed off each other and work with each other to, you know, to benefit each other. So. What
were your reactions when you guys heard that Rye would be transferring to USC?
I was hyped. I was hyped. I'm not gonna lie.
It's funny because Zach was my recruit at UCLA.
Oh, really?
And he ended up going to SC, and then everything went down. And then,
you know, it's crazy. He was my recruit at SC.
I guess Mike won, but we're all here now together, and you know, I mean, it's great. The energy at practice is great. Like I was telling Mike, like, I mean, like our coach was telling us that, you know, we're the best that you'll ever see you know, in a group, and just to feed off of that.
Training together.
Yeah, training together. You know, of course there are other great athletes, but just like that training group and that environment, like it really like skyrockets us at practice, and like even at the meet, like I told Mike, reason why I didn't run the 400s because I wanted him to win. So, but it's great.
Michael, so with Baylor up the road from here used to be known as Quarter Miler U.
Yes, sir.
But with you getting 2 world records today, and with your teammate Kendall Ellis getting the college record, is it time for that nickname to get passed on to another school?
That's up to everybody else. It's not up to me to make the decision. But you know, we're trying to just promote or show USC for what we are and what the training does to us. You know, we work real hard and we feed off each other. Plus the workouts we do are, you know, they're changed and adapted and tailored to each person's weaknesses and strengths. So we kind of use each other to become stronger. So we just have a great coaching staff. So you know, hopefully, you know, people will recognize Coach Russell and Coach Carroll as these great coaches and want to come to USC.
When you set your goals, goals earlier in the school year, you know, the time you're in today, was that something that you would even plan for?
Honestly, actually the model that I'm living by this year is day by day, step by step. Just have to take each part of the day or each workout at a time, and then when the time comes, work on the next event, workout, or whatever thing I have going on in my life. But you know, in the beginning of the year, looking back, I never would have thought I would run these times. I just wanted to come in and run a strong fall season and just come out and compete to the best of my ability. And you know, it turned out great. So.
Hey Ricky, when you guys came out and ran the 4x400m the very first time together, was it hard to contain the excitement that it's like, when do we get to do it again?
Yes, it was definitely hard because you know, it was the first time actually putting this group together. So it was just like, when are we just thinking like, where are we gonna get another chance? When we gonna get another chance? We were thinking of NPSF if we was gonna run it there, but that wasn't a big venue. So the next meet was NCAA's, and that's like, you gotta think of it like this is our second time actually running together. Yep. So I mean, it's just a special thing, and you know, right now we're just gonna look into outdoor and get ready for that.
How does this compare to the 20 group and just the memories and the experience?
That one was awesome just because it was the first time I've ever been on a relay like that. But this one's just as special just because I get to be with these guys. We've been together the whole semester, and you know, we go out on the weekends together, we play video games together, we do all any stuff that regular people do, we do it all together. And these are my brothers, and these are going to be my brothers till the end for sure. So this is really special.
Who has the most wins in Fortnite?
I have more hours played. He has more solo wins, but I play with friends more than solo because it's just more fun.
And I don't know how to play.
He doesn't. Yeah, he just goes to sleep at 9 o'clock.
I'm better on squad. When we all play together.
He only has dubs on squad.
Don't let him. Dubs on squad. See, because I'm invested in my schoolwork, so you know, like I just spend most of my time.
Oh, okay.
You're a student of the group?
I think we're all students of the group. I think
I would say Rick. If I had to pick one person, it'd be Rick.
So Grant Holloway's a big Fortnite fan.
Grant's a beast on Fortnite.
Yeah.
We gotta get
him on the squad. We gotta get him a squad.
I know you guys have a lot of history, but he can't be a big fan of yours, man. This is now twice that you're hurting him, man.
Yeah, Grant's funny. Grant and I are super cool. We've been cool since high school, so you know, like before the race and yesterday after my 200, he was just like, man, like Coach Holloway was telling me I need to hop in the hurdles, and Grant was like, you see who's running the hurdles? You see Ryan, like he jokes around all the time, and Grant's just like he's just a good energy to be around. I mean, most track guys don't really open up that much with you because of the competition, but you know, Grant just likes being around everyone and joking and stuff like that. So I mean, I'd say Grant's a really great guy, and I like competing with Grant, and I would say we bring out the best in each other, and of course he's a beast on the track. So I mean,
So did you guys hear out there that A&M's going to get the world record because you guys aren't All-American?
No, they're going to get the American.
What?
They're going to get the American record.
Yeah, we're in a complicated situation because
no, because you're in Antigua thing, right?
well, his paperwork is in, but because of the change in the rule that's going on, like in place, they're not processing any paper, so he's kind of stuck in like no man's land. So.
It doesn't matter, right? You guys won.
No. All that matters is that we came out here and executed the way we wanted to, and came out with the victory, which we were hoping for.
In your situation, you were to run for the U.S.
Yeah.
But I don't know. If if you guys were from 4 different countries,
Yeah, it was.
you're still a team. You beat everybody.
Right. So I mean, like we said, like the main goal coming in was just to win. We weren't really concerned about record or breaking the collegiate or world record. We just wanted to win because that was the most important thing, and happily we did that. And once you go for the win, like everything else comes with that. So that was the focus.
Someone said you guys may officially get the record. Or you don't care?
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
How do you guys top this?
Shoot.
We gotta do better in our individual.
Outdoor.
We kind of slacked. We weren't as good in our individual events as we wanted to be. I made the final. I know Rick really wanted to make the final. Once I made the final, I didn't run very well. I could execute a lot better. So our coach always said, just focus on your individual races, and when we come together for the relay, it's just to have fun. So for outdoor, I think our focus is going to be on our individual races, making sure we get as many people to nationals individually as possible.
I like that.
How big a step is this, though, just to continue to create that hunger for outdoors? I mean, the second here, so obviously there's only one more run on the podium to go. So is that good, just to keep fostering that hunger for you guys?
Yeah. Can't wait to get back in the weight room on Monday. That's my favorite part about track.
Wait, we haven't congratulated you, individual world record holder. We haven't talked about that yet.
Oh.
One guy did great in his individual event.
Yeah, I mean,
How was that one?
It was a good race. I just came in with the mentality to just compete and execute the race how Coach Watts wanted me to. And I feel like he actually gave me a slip about an hour before we went down, talked about like what my race plan. He just wrote 2 numbers down, and that's what he wanted me to come across the first lap and the second lap, and I think I was able to execute it. So, I'm just really happy with my execution and my progress this year throughout the season.
Can you tell us what the numbers were?
21-1, 21-3 was the first lap, and then 23-something the second lap. I forgot. I have the paper in my backpack.
Mike, what was the emotions like when you see it, the team run the 44.8? I mean, you knew you were going to have to run fast, but was that kind of like, okay, now
I was just like, okay, it's go time. He showed out, so now I have to, do my part and just execute the race. So, he gave me feel and motivation to go out there and compete. I'm a little bummed that we didn't get a chance to race each other. I know we raced each other in the past, but I mean, I was looking forward to racing him again, so we just have to wait till outdoor.
we got to go watch it go. Great job, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.